Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie Davis. I am a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus, and I wanted to give you guys some tips and some information on how to start your journey with Plexus, how to take your products, how to start it as a business if you're interested in that. And this is a really great way for you to learn some simple strategies to get started. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see this wonderful PowerPoint that we have, and I'm going to explain all of it to you in the next 30 minutes or so. So we just want to, first of all, welcome you and just, encourage you on your journey. So please, reach out to us. We're here for you. Your upline or your sponsor can help you in anything that you might need. So we're here to help you reach your goals. We want to help you to be successful. So please reach out anytime you need anything. So first of all, step one is learning how to take your products. This is really important so you get the most benefit out of everything that you're doing. The healing process is something that can take time. I tell people Plexus is not a quick fix. It's not going to change everything about your health overnight. You might have some overnight results, but you may not. So everyone is different. They have different metabolisms. We have different amounts of toxic buildup in our system. I might see energy the first day and somebody else might see some other benefit the first day. And you just don't really know until you start taking it how it's going to affect you. And then also the pace at which you see your results. So these are some general guidelines. 1 packet of Slim 30 minutes before your breakfast. Take 2 X Factor with your Slim or with your breakfast. 1 or 2 BioCleanse 2 times a day between meals. And then 2 ProBio 5 at night before bed. This is just a basis. You can change this. You'll know, as you start taking it, if you need more or less. And if you don't know, if you're not sure, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you with that. The first thing that you want to do when you decide that you want to start sharing with others is jump in on our Silver and 7. We actually have a specific group on Facebook for Silver and 7. Myself and another ambassador on my team, Jessica Kruger, we have made videos for each day. So each day of your 7 days, there's a task for you to do, and it will help you reach out to new people and learn how to post on Facebook and all of those type of things. So that should be your first goal. Going silver means 3 personally sponsored ambassadors underneath you that have purchased a welcome pack and have 100 PV through their backup, through their backup order, or have an order through their website of $100. So that's how you get qualified for that. We're just going to go through a quick list of some ways that you can get started. Make your 60-second list. That means set the timer for 60 seconds and write down as many people as you can think of that would benefit from Plexus. Reach out to the first 5 on your list and share your excitement. Set up a Zoom or even a 3-way call or a 3-way chat with those top 5 people and your sponsor. Work with your upline and learn as you can. 3-way chats are essential. These have been very helpful for me. Don't wait for results to post about Plexus. This is probably the number one thing I hear from people. Well, I'm going to wait until I have results and then I'll start sharing. You just don't know who it's going to help the first day. And you are not going to, there's people that you're going to help that don't have the same symptoms as you or don't have the same issues as you. So you really need to be reaching out. And if you feel like you need to share a testimony, feel free to share mine or share somebody else's on your team. There's plenty of testimonies that we can share that will help people see what Plexus does and what it's doing in their body and why they need it. So the next one is find your why. What does Plexus mean to you? Why did you start? Why are you doing the business? Why are you taking these products? Learn about the products. Make sure you watch lots of videos about the products, read about our products. There's so much information out there and so many resources for you guys to do that. Hold yourself accountable. You are going to make or break it for yourself. This is your own business, and that's a blessing, but it can also be a downside as well, because if you're not holding yourself accountable, then you'll end up blaming it on somebody else why you're not successful or whatever, but it's all up to you. Being bold and confident is very important. This business will change your life if you let it. It's changed mine, not just my health, but my confidence level, and just being able to speak in front of others, being able to record this video is a huge step for me. So be bold in sharing. We have something that people want and need. This is a great time to be thinking of people that are seeking an alternative way to live. We all know people that are unhappy with their current state of health or wealth. Finances and health are two of the biggest stressors in life. Reduce the stress. It makes you happier. Life can be much easier. Reach out in confidence because you know that this could change their life. Carry business cards or brochures and have extra slim sticks handy in your purse. You can even get like the 7-day samples to have in your bag if you wanted to sell those to people as you're out and about talking about it. The next thing you want to do is post on social media. Now, this can be scary for you, but it's not. Here is an excellent example of a post. Okay. My friend Stephanie told me about these products that have helped her with sugar cravings, excess weight, and she doesn't need to nap anymore. I'm excited to see how they benefit me. Anybody else want to do this with me? Now, this is a very basic example, but it's perfect because you don't have a testimony. Maybe you are just new to the products. You're a new ambassador. You've never taken them before, but you want to share on Facebook because that's what's really going to start, getting people interested. And you can share my testimony. It just has to be quick, simple, short. Remember to include a picture of yourself and your products if you want to. You can see over here on the right, here's a great example of somebody's post. She said, I'm so excited for the changes Plexus will bring to our health. I, for one, am really looking forward to cleansing my system and making better choices in my diet. 2016 is going to be all about wellness. That was perfect. It was a great post. She got lots of interest. You want to definitely, focus on doing something that sounds like you, but make it short and sweet so that it's not super long. People have time to read it. Okay, so compliant posting. There are a lot of great videos on compliant posting. Reach out to me if you need those, and I can help you get, if you want more detail than what is here. Basically, we can't say any health claims. Fibromyalgia, we can't say Crohn's, we can't say eczema, all these things that are a medical term. We cannot say, Plexus helped me with my blank. You can talk about the symptoms. You can say itchy skin or dry skin or digestive issues or joint discomfort. You can say those things, but we can't say the actual disease name. Another thing about social media is it's important to be consistent. If you are not consistent, people will think that you have quit and they won't see it as a real thing in your life. I have been posting on Facebook for 1.5 years now. I have not stopped. No matter what my day went, if I had a bad day, if I had a busy day, it doesn't matter. I always posted on Facebook. I always stayed positive on Facebook, and I always made sure that people knew that this is part of my life now and it's not going anywhere. I am doing this for life. Be personal, educational, and inspirational. Don't worry about offending others. Don't spam your friends. Don't tag them excessively. Feel free to tag, me if you want, but your friends that are not part of Plexus, don't tag them in Plexus posts. Don't share posts. That reaches not very many people because sometimes that doesn't actually get out into your news feed. And then another thing is to not post the Plexus graphics, the ones that maybe might look more like a sales ad. You don't want to post those. And we have some great videos, like I said, that will help explain all of this. But, spread your posts out. Make sure you have a good balance of Plexus and personal. You don't want to overload your Facebook page with Plexus all of a sudden. People still want to see that, you are you and who you were before, and just add Plexus into what you were already doing before. Okay. What to do when someone shows interest. Okay, so if somebody says, if they comment on your post and say, oh, that sounds great, what is that all about? Consult with them, don't sell them. But what you want to do first is take it off of your Facebook page. You want to go to a personal text or a personal messenger, so you can comment back to them and just say, hey, I'll message you. And then what you do is you immediately go to Facebook Messenger or however, and you say, hey, so-and-so, I am really excited about Plexus. I don't know all the ins and outs yet, but what I want to do is add my friend Stephanie to this chat group so she can explain what it does and answer your questions. And then you can add me. I can answer the questions. At the same time, you're going to be seeing how I'm answering those questions, and you're going to learn from what I'm saying. And it's going to be a great way for you to pass that on to even somebody else that signs up under you at some point. It's a very duplicatable system. It's great. It's very powerful. You can also send them a short triplex video. And I said this already, but don't give away too much information in the comments of your section of your post. So if people are wanting more information, just say, I'll message you. 3-way calls are also great. We have our Powered by Plexus customer group. You can add people to that. Tons of testimonies that you can tag people in there. So what products do we recommend? Always Triplex and X Factor. That's, probably 99% of the time. Yes, maybe Ease or the Mega X in there too, but these 4 right here are really going to get down to the root issue. So I always suggest people go wholesale unless they are really concerned about the 60-day money-back guarantee. Then, of course, they're a customer, and that's great. Customers are needed and ambassadors are needed. So it's a wonderful way to grow your business. These 4 products will really target the main issues that they're dealing with. So let's talk about the other ways to buy. So there's retail, which is a one-time purchase. They get a 60-day money-back guarantee. There's no contract, no minimum order. The next way is preferred customer, which is an auto ship each month. You also get the 60-day money-back guarantee with that. No minimum order. And then as an ambassador, you get wholesale pricing, and basically you get unlimited, wholesale pricing. And then you obviously also get commission back on all of your orders, plus the orders of anybody that goes through your website. Okay. Fortune is in the follow-up. Do not contact somebody one time and expect them to order. Okay. If they tell you no, that's great. You're doing your job. You want to hear no's, because no's are going to bring you to a yes. Okay. If you're not hearing any no's, then you're not reaching out to people. I hear no all the time, and it's encouraging because that means that I'm still reaching out to people. I'm still moving forward. Okay. You have to follow up with people. You are not bugging them. You are not constantly saying, are you going to order yet? Did you order yet? Are you going to sign up yet? No, if someone said, oh yeah, I'll sign up next week, and they never do, you should just follow up with them and say, hey, I was just wondering if you had any questions, if you needed me to help you with anything, what is the best time to give you a call? Always end it in a question so that they have something that it's a question that needs to be answered, so they will get back to you. Okay, it's all about duplication, signing new ambassadors and adjusting the backup order. You want to make sure every time you sign somebody up that you adjust their backup order to reflect that it goes out the next month on the exact same day that they ordered. So if they signed up on, on the 7th or on the 14th, you want to adjust their backup order to the next month on the 14th. Or even, this suggests to do it a week prior to that. So have it ship out on the 7th, so that basically you don't go without your product. All backup orders automatically get set to the next month on the 26th. So you don't want to miss out on that time without products. So make sure that right after you sign somebody up, they log back in and change their backup order to the day that reflects, a month out from when they signed up. Every new ambassador, you want them to buy a welcome pack. They need their products. This is really important. They only get a certain amount of time to get that welcome pack price, and it's such a great deal. It's really, really important to teach this to people that are below you, because if you teach them that people can just sign up without a welcome pack, it's going to transfer down. And we want to make sure that people get their welcome packs and get their product right away. Okay, so here's a little bit of information on, how we get paid. Basically, everything $100 and over that goes through your website, you get commission on. If it's between $100 and $499, you get 15%. If it's $500 and up, you get 25% back. It's really great. You can see all the different levels here and the bonuses that come with each of that. Once you hit Emerald, you get a trip to Maui every year. And you also get a free Lexus. And then when you hit Diamond, you get another Lexus, and you get, basically they provide you with the money each month to pay a lease. So it's really exciting. The bonuses are exciting, and it's really cool to see people excelling in this, because I know that if that person can do it, that I can do it. And it's really, really cool. So when you're emerald, and when you reach that emerald to diamond, you actually get put in an extra bonus each month on your check for the emerald and diamond pool. And these are it's the total profits of the company get split up between the emeralds and all the emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds. And you have the potential to make an extra percentage each month on that. So that's very exciting. You can see down here on the right-hand corner, this talks about points. Now, how do you get points? You get points per ambassador. So the people right underneath you are 5 points, and those underneath them are 5 points. And then you, as you sign people up, those points all get added up. And then at the end of the month, whatever the profit share was, so basically whatever the points were for that month, say it was $3, you would get those points times $3. So you can see down here at the bottom, if you had 1,248 points times $3, that's $3,744. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. We have a ton of other videos you can watch that would help explain this in more detail, but that's just kind of the basis. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is Fast Start Gold. What you have to do to achieve this is add 20 ambassadors, levels 1 through 3, in your first 30 days with 100 PV through their website, and they order a welcome pack. What Plexus does is, if you do this, all of your bonuses get doubled. So you would end up making $700 in business building bonuses. And then also you are going to be making all of the bonuses on the welcome pack. So welcome packs that were ordered. So every time somebody orders a welcome pack, you get either $25 or $50, depending on which welcome pack they ordered. So as you can see, you can actually obtain over $1,000 in your first month if you decided to get these 20 ambassadors within your first 30 days. So it's definitely possible. If you're interested in doing this, please reach out and we will support and help you in doing this. Okay, so you reap what you sow. I'm sure you guys have heard this before, and it's so true. Whatever you put into your business, you will get out. If you take a week off, you will feel that. If you take, if you're not reaching out to people daily, you're going to see that. If you are reaching out to people daily, you will see that, and you will see growth, and you will see seeds being planted, and then soon they will bring forth fruit from that. So knowledge is power. Never stop developing yourself. Set up conference calls with your upline or new prospects. Watch, do Zoom videos with your prospects and your upline. Those are really, really good way to, get more information out. YouTube videos. These are some people you can follow: Sonia Dudley, Sarah Marble, Melissa Eichenhorst, Ame Darling. Those are all YouTube channels that you can follow, and these people have some wonderful product information and business tips. Personal development books. Eric Worre, GoPro is a great book. You also want to make sure that you have a positive mindset when you come into this and you are trying to build a business. And because you will go through ups and downs, and it's important to have a good positive attitude throughout that. Best book to read on that is What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, or Switch on Your Brain. These are really good books. I can give you the links to those later. They're very helpful in getting your business started out right. So there's lots of other information in your back office. There's the library. There's tons of information back there for you guys. And I just want to let you know that if you do have any questions, please reach out to us, because we're here for you. And we want to make sure that you are successful and that you reach your goals. And so if there's anything that we can do to help you guys, please just let us know, and we will definitely do everything we can to help you. All right, so we are all done. Congratulations, and I hope that I will hear from you soon. I know I'm going to see you start ranking up, and I'm really excited to just watch your success. So if you need to reach out to me. You can reach me on Facebook, or you can also just send me a text message if you have my number. So we'll talk to you later.